24 Hours of Le Mans is a crown jewel race, not just in the sports car racing scene, but for motorsports as a whole. Every year, teams, drivers, and manufacturers gather in France with one goal: to win Le Mans. It's not just full season WEC drivers that compete in this race though. It's filled with drivers that compete in other championships around the world, including Imsa. Formula Jonah and myself are going to take you through all of the full season Imsa drivers competing in this year's race. I'm going to kick us off with the top class that's competing at this year's 24 Hours of Le Mans, and that's the hypercar class. And we're going to be kicking off with a couple of drivers in what I think it's safe to say are some of the crowd favorite entries here. Yes, the Aston Martin Valkyrie, and we're going to start off with Ross Gunn in the 007 Heart of Racing Aston Martin Valkyrie. He'll be competing in his fourth 24 Hours of Le Mans after previously competing in 3 in the GTE AM class. No wins to his name yet, and stateside in Imsa he competes in the 23 Heart of Racing Aston Martin Valkyrie in the GTP class. Fellow 23 Heart of Racing Aston Martin driver Roman DeAngelis will also be competing at Le Mans in the 009 Heart of Racing Aston Martin Valkyrie. He just has a single year of Le Mans experience, coming in the LMP2 class in 2024, and is looking for his first Le Mans win. Felipe Nasr will be competing in the number 4 Porsche Penske Motorsports 963. He normally competes in the number 7 Porsche Penske Motorsports entry in Imsa. And Felipe brings 5 years of Le Mans experience under his belt, 2 in the hypercar class in 2023 and 2024, along with 3 in the LMP2 class. Felipe is still looking for his first Le Mans win. Now, Felipe Nasr and teammate Nick Tandy are going to be looking to add on to their already full trophy case in 2025 after they won, of course, the season opening Rolex 24, the 12 Hours of Sebring. They've been very successful. And not only are they going to be teammates in Imsa, but they're also going to be teammates in this race, as Nick Tandy will be competing in the number 4 Porsche Penske Motorsports 963 at Le Mans as well. And Tandy brings a ton of experience here. He has 2 starts in hypercar in 2023 and 2024. He has a couple of LMP1 starts under his belt, an LMP2 start, and 7 GTE Pro starts here. He also won this race in 2015 in an LMP1 car, and he's going to be looking to add another race win to his belt here in 2025. Sticking with the Porsche drivers, and we have Mathieu Jaminet, who's going to be competing in the number 5 Porsche Penske Motorsports 963. He has 2 24 Hours of Le Mans starts in the hypercar class in 2023 and 2024, as well as a GTE Pro start to his name. Mathieu is still looking for his first Le Mans win. Now, Matthew's teammate in number 6 Porsche Penske Motorsports 963 in Imsa, Matt Campbell, is also going to be competing in the number 6 Porsche Penske Motorsports 963 at Le Mans. Matt has 1 hypercar start under his belt, but does add 5 GTE AM starts to his name, including a win in 2018. Dries Vanthoor will be competing in the number 15 BMW M Team WRT M Hybrid V8, and with him he brings a bunch of Le Mans experience, including a hypercar start last year, 2 LMP2 starts, a GTE Pro start, and a GTE AM start, including a win in that one GTE AM start in 2017. You'll recognize Dries from competing in the number 24 BMW M Team RLL GTP entry, and notably taking the pole position in the first 4 races of the Imsa season. Fellow BMW driver Sheldon van der Linde will be competing in the number 20 BMW M Team WRT M Hybrid V8. He has 1 past hypercar start, and that did not result in a victory. And Sheldon normally competes in the number 25 BMW M Team RLL GTP entry. Nicholas Nielsen will be competing in the number 50 AF Corsa Ferrari 499P. He has 2 previous starts in the hypercar class, including a win in the 2024 24 Hours of Le Mans in that hypercar class. He normally competes in Imsa under the number 88 AF Corsa entry in LMP2. Another veteran name on the grid is Earl Bamber, who will be competing for the number 12 Cadillac Hertz Team Jota V Series R. He has 2 previous hypercar starts in 2023 and 2024, 2 LMP1 starts, and 4 GTE Pro starts. In both of those LMP1 starts in 2015 and 2017, Earl emerged victorious. And this year, Earl is competing in the number 31 Cadillac Whelen GTP entry in Imsa. Earl's Imsa teammate Jack Aiken will also be in the race, competing with the number 311 Cadillac Whelen V Series R in the hypercar class. Jack has 2 previous hypercar starts in 2023 and 2024, plus an LMP2 start in 2022. Jack hasn't had the best results here in the past, but is going to be looking to turn that around and pick up his first Le Mans victory. One of the most experienced drivers in the hypercar field will be Sebastian Bourdais in the number 38 Cadillac Hertz Team Jota V Series R. He's started in a boatload of 24 Hours of Le Mans. He has 2 starts in the hypercar class. He has 6 LMP1 starts. He has 3 LMP 900 starts, an LMP2 start, 4 GTE Pro starts, and 1 GTS class start. Also to Sebastian's name is a 2016 GTE Pro class win. He's not competing in the GTP class in IMSA this year, but he does find himself in the number 8 Tower Motorsports LMP2 entry. Ricky Taylor will be competing in the number 101 Cadillac Wayne Taylor Racing V Series R in the hypercar class this year. He has 7 LMP2 starts to his name, 1 GTE Pro start, and 1 GTE AM start, and will be looking for his first 24 Hours of Le Mans win. He normally competes in the number 10 Cadillac Wayne Taylor Racing GTP entry. His teammate in the number 10 in IMSA is Felipe Albuquerque, and he'll also be competing in the number 101 Cadillac Wayne Taylor Racing V Series R. Felipe has 2 LMP1 starts, 9 LMP2 starts, including a win in the 2020 24 Hours of Le Mans in the LMP2 class. And rounding things off in hypercar is Jordan Taylor. He'll be competing in the number 101 Cadillac Wayne Taylor Racing V Series R entry. Jordan has 1 previous LMGT3 start in 2024 and 8 GTE Pro starts, including a win in the GTE Pro class in 2015. Jordan normally competes in the number 40 Cadillac Wayne Taylor Racing GTP entry in IMSA. It really is a strong group of drivers in this year's hypercar class, but now I'm going to send you over to Formula Jonah as he's going to take you through the drivers in the LMP2 class.
Thanks, Stu. So as he just mentioned, there are a lot of IMSA drivers in the hypercar class at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. But same can be said about the secondary prototype category of LMP2. Currently, 6 IMSA GTP drivers are racing in LMP2 at Le Mans. This includes the entire full season Acura Meyershank roster, which includes Renger van der Zande, Nick Yololi, Tom Blomqvist, and Colin Braun. Renger van der Zande is competing for United Autosports, Yololi is in for Inter-Europol competition, Blomqvist for CLX, and Braun at Nielsen Racing. Then we have the number 40 Wayne Taylor Racing Cadillac driver Louis Delatraz, who's in the number 199 Spike AO by TF Orca. Finally of the 6 is Tristan Vautier, who competes in IMSA for Proton competition as a part-time racer in the number 5 Proton competition Mustang sampling Porsche. And in LMP2, he's racing with Tom Blomqvist in the number 37 CLX Motorsport car. Moving on to IMSA P2 drivers in the LMP2 class at Le Mans. The Daytona United Autosports crew is also on the grid at Le Mans. Ben Hanley, Oliver Jarvis, and Nick Boole are all in this race, with Hanley and Jarvis both racing for United Autosports still, and Nick Boole racing for Inter-Europol competition. George Kurtz is also on the grid, driving for Algarve Pro Racing, which is the same team he competes for over in IMSA. Sebastian Alvarez and Job Van Aert are also on the grid, and these two are teammates in IMSA for Tower Motorsports, and they are reunited as teammates over at Le Mans in the number 28 EDEX Sport Orca. Meanwhile, David Hannemeyer Hansen joins Renger van der Zande in the number 22 United car, and he's previously raced in IMSA in 2025 in the number 18 Era Motorsports entry. Daytona teammates at Inter-Europol Tom Dillman and Antonio Felix da Costa are back on the grid in LMP2, with Tom Dillman in the number 43 car still at Le Mans, with Antonio Felix da Costa driving the 183 AF Corsa car. Then we have IMSA teammates Rodrigo Salas and Matthias Besch for PR1 Matthias in Motorsports returning as teammates at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, this time though in the number 29 TDS racing car. IMSA Pratt Miller Motorsports driver Pietro Fittipaldi is also on the grid in LMP2, driving the number 22 United car at Le Mans alongside the formerly mentioned Renger van der Zande and David Hannemeyer Hansen. Then we have Mathieu Vaxivière, who drove for PCOM and AF Corsa in IMSA in 2025, and he will be returning to Le Mans in the P2 category, driving for the same team in the number 183 Orca. Finally, for the IMSA drivers at Le Mans in LMP2, we have teammates in IMSA PJ Hyatt and Dane Cameron returning as teammates for the exact same team AO Racing, driving Spike, the number 199 Orca 07. Finally, the last two IMSA racers that are competing at Le Mans this year in LMP2 are both usually competing in the GTD classes of IMSA. First, there's Nicky Katzberg, who competes in GTD Pro for the number 4 Corvette from Pratt Miller Motorsports. And then there's Frank Pereira, who races in the number 78 Forte Racing Lamborghini Huracan. Back over to you, Stu.
Last but certainly not least, we have the LMGT3 class to talk about. We kick the LMGT3 class off with Ore Fadani, the winner of the Bob Aitken Bronze Cup. He will be driving the number 13 AWA Corvette Z06 LMGT3R. This will be his first year competing in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. He normally competes in the number 13 AWA GTD entry in IMSA. His teammate in IMSA is Matt Bell, and Matt will also be competing in the number 13 AWA Corvette Z06 LMGT3R. And honestly, let me just say this car is one of the best looking on the grid. I can't wait to see it ripping around there. Really cool to see how the team has incorporated some of their Canadian background into the car, and it's certainly one that you can't miss on track. Now back to Matt Bell here. He has one previous Le Mans start, and that was in the LMP2 class in 2024. And as I said, he competes full-time with Ore Fadani in IMSA in the number 13 AWA GTD entry. You also have Zach Robichon, who will be competing in the number 27 Heart of Racing Aston Martin Vantage AMR LMGT3. He has one previous LMGT3 start in 2024 and two GTE AM starts, although he's still looking for his first Le Mans victory. He normally competes in IMSA in the number 27 Heart of Racing Aston Martin. His teammate in that GTD entry is Casper Stevenson, who will be competing this year in the number 57 Kessel Racing Ferrari 296 LMGT3. Casper has one previous GTE AM start back in 2023 and is still looking for his first Le Mans win. Daniel Serra will also be competing alongside Casper in the number 57 Kessel Racing Ferrari 296 LMGT3 entry. Daniel brings a fair bit of Le Mans experience though. He has one previous start in LMGT3. He has 6 GTE Pro starts plus a GTE AM start. He's also won the 24 Hours of Le Mans in the GTE Pro class in 2017 and 2019. In IMSA, Daniel competes in the number 34 Conquest Racing GTD Ferrari. You also have Jack Hawksworth, who is a late replacement for the injured Ben Barnicoat. He'll be competing in the number 78 Akotis ASP Lexus RCF LMGT3. Jack does have a previous LMGT3 start here last year, but will be looking for his first victory. He competes in IMSA in the number 12 Vassar Sullivan Lexus GTD entry. And then there's Klaus Bachler. He'll be competing in the number 90 Manthey First Form Porsche 911 GT3R LMGT3. And Klaus brings with him one previous LMGT3 entry in 2024 and 3 GTE AM entries. Klaus will be looking for his first 24 Hours of Le Mans victory and normally competes in the number 77 AO Racing GTD Pro entry. Now, as an IMSA fan, there are going to be tons of familiar names in this year's 24 Hours of Le Mans, but there's also going to be plenty of familiar teams. To check out all of the IMSA teams that are competing in this year's 24 Hours of Le Mans, you can check out Formula Jonah's video right here. Huge shout out to all the channel supporters. If you too want to support the show, you can head to patreon.com/offtheS or click that join button below. Once again though, thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone has a great race weekend and doesn't go off in the S's.